Hello all, today in this video let's discuss about how to create an employee in employee module. So we can move to the module. Here when we enter into the home dashboard window, we can see the details of every employee. So here we can see the name of the employee, their department, mail ID and the contact details, and the photograph of the employees is also given along with the details. Here when we check the colored circle, we can see whether the employee is present or absent, and here we can see the scheduled or the planned activity of the employee. In the left side of the dashboard window, we can see the categorizing options like company and department. So here we can categorize the employees according to the company and department. When we choose the options, we can see the employees belongs to the respective department. And here we can view the window in Kanban view or in the list view. In the list view, we can see the details like employee name, phone number, mail ID, next activity, activity deadline, company, department, job position, manager, and also we have the options to add the custom field. Here we can choose the custom field option, and here we have the view for the activity or the scheduled activity of the employee. And also we can sort the details of the window by applying various default as well as opting the filters, group by, favorite, and also the search option available in the window. Now let's check it out how to create an employee. So for that, click on the create icon, and here we can provide the detailed information of the employee. So here we can enter the name of the employee. We can add the job position. Here we can provide the tags like sales, trainer, employee, consultant. So we can choose the trainer tag, and here we can add the contact details like mobile number and email ID and the company. So when it comes to the department section, we can choose the department related to the user, and also we can add the name of the manager and the coach as well. So in the below section of the window, we can see the tabs like resume, work information, private information, HR settings, and here in the resume section we can see that there is an option to create the new entry. So when we click on the icon, we will get a pop-up window like this, and here we can provide the title of the resume line, and here we can choose the resume type, and here we can choose the display type like classic, certification or course. Here we can add the date start, and also we can add the date end, but it's not mandatory. And here we can add the description for the resume line. So after filling all the details, we can save the window. Likewise, we can also create the entry for the skills. So when we click on the icon, we can choose the skill type, language, and here we can add the skill level. So here we can see that according to the change in skill level, the progress is also changing, and we can save this. Here we can see that there is an option for adding more skills. Here you can see that. And when we comes to the work information tab, we can add the work related informations such as location, approvers, schedule, planning, etc. And here we can provide the work location address, And in the approver section, we can add the approver's name, who approves the time of expense and timesheet. So here we can see the approver's name. And in this schedule section, we can see the working hours and the time zone. And in the planning section, we can enter the default planning role of the employee. And here in the private information tab, we can provide the personal details such as address of the employee, email ID, phone number, language of the employee. So here we can choose the language of the employee, and the home work distance in kilometers. So here we can enter the kilometers distance. And we can provide the marital status and the dependent details of the employee. And here we can add the numbers, emergency contact number. And in the citizenship section, we can add the details of nationality, identification number, passport number, and here we can choose the gender of the employee, and here enter the date of birth, place of birth, country of birth, etc. And here we can enter the work permit details like visa number, work permit number, etc. And here we can see the options to upload the file of the work permit. So when we click on the file, we can select the file from the system. And when we comes to the education section, we can see the certificate level. So here we can choose the bachelor level, and also we can enter the field of study and the schooling. And in the HR section, we can fill the employee details that are required for the HR section of the company. So here we can choose the employee type for the smooth categorizing of employees. And also we can use the or fill the related user. Here we can see the options to add the PIN code and the badge ID for the employee. And here in the payroll section, we can add the current contract details and the job position and the registration number of the employee. When we comes to the previous employee section, we can specify the amount of holiday pay paid by the previous employer. So here we can add the details of the pay paid by the previous employer. Additionally, the previous occupation can also be allocated by clicking on the add a line option available. And we can also provide the month, amount, and the occupation rate of the employee. And here we can set the application settings like fleet mobility card and the timesheet cost. Apart from this, we can also view various smart buttons on the top of the window, and here we can see the documents. Here we will get the details of specific documents and other associated documents connected with the employee. And here we can see the contract history or contract details of the employee. So we can discuss more about the contract in another video. Here we can see the number of equipments, the work entries of the employee, planning of the employee, and the pay slips means the number of pay slips generated. In the timesheet, we can see the records of employee spent on his work project, etc. And here we can see the hours last month. That means the worked hours of the last month of an employee. So after filling all the details, we can save this, and when we goes to the employee's dashboard, we can see the newly created employee details like his name, department, and the tax and the contact number. So this is how we create an employee in module. So if you have any doubts regarding this video, please add the comments below. So that's it. Thank you for watching.